Hi there, new Young Living members. There may be some people joining us for this class in a little while. I hope so. If not, I'm recording it so people can watch it later. My name is Karen Cagg, and I am the leader of the AromaCats team, which is part of the Dream Builders, a larger group of Young Living independent distributors who live in Arkansas, Arizona, California, Missouri. We're kind of spread all over the place. And I'm making this video mainly for my team, but for any of you who have questions about the compensation plan when you first get started, and or even if you are a distributor and you think, do I want to do this as a business, or what exactly, how do I get compensated? So I'm planning to do a two-part introduction. This is the first part, and just to kind of break things down and show you how to set up your business from the beginning if you decide you want to do a business. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my first Zoom meeting where I'm sharing the screen, so I'm really excited to see if that works. But let's see. Yes, there you go. In just a second, you should see a screen. Okay. What I'm looking at here is something that is in the virtual office, and I just want to go over with you how to make money with Young Living. Most people, when they first start out, here I'm trying to see, I want to annotate. Most people, and I have several of my downlines who really just make money through retail earnings. They signed up as distributors, they love the oils, they start giving away little sample bottles, as we all do, because we love the oils, and then the next thing you know, someone says, hey, how do I get a bottle of this? And so they'll say, well, I'll just order you a bottle on my next order. And that's what you do. So you end up getting your oils for free. And if you're on Essential Rewards, which everybody should be, you get free oils that way. And say you order a bottle of Panaway, and then you mark it up 24% to the retail price. And here's a tip. I want this to be full of tips and tricks. Mark it up 10% on top of the retail price, because you need to compensate yourself for the tax, which you will pay on that, and the shipping. So if it's like, say, $14.52, I will round it up, say $1.50, or like 10%, and then round it up from there. So maybe $16. And that's how a lot of us start out. We start with just retail earnings, making a little bit of money, getting enough to pay for our oils, and then maybe a little bit on top. So that's the first thing. But there's much more to it. As people order more and more from you after a while, especially if you get like 10 or 15 people who are ordering through you, they decide it's just easier to just sign up. And now that's where your business starts to grow. You want people to sign up. So if you take nothing else away from this, if you're going to have a business, the first thing you need to do is to get people to sign up as a member themselves. They do not have to build a business, but they need to sign up as a member, because as your business grows, you want to just be able to help people and take care of them. You don't want to order for them. So let's talk about the Fast Start bonus and the Starter Kit bonus. This is the next step. So first, you kind of order 4 people and mark it up, and you make a little money that way. But the real way to make money is to get them to sign up. So what kind of bonus can you expect when you do that? I'm just going to scroll down through this handout that is in your virtual office again. Definitions, you can go over this, the enroller and the sponsor. Okay, when I sign somebody up, I am the enroller. And where I put the person, that person is the sponsor. So I'm not going to review all of this. This is just mainly as a review. So let's look at, okay, what kind of bonuses can you get?
I'm not visible right now.
Oh, good. I hear somebody there. It sounds like Shanley.
Hey, it's me, but I'm not going to put my video on because husband's watching a football game, so I'm going to mute.
Okay, perfect. I wish I had turned mine off the other night when my cat was all over my face.
I'll say hi real quick.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey,
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen, I didn't know you were in there. I guess I can't see. This is my first one where I'm sharing a screen. So I wanted to mainly give the new people an idea of where they want to go first. And I say most people start by just selling the oils and making the 24% retail profit, but that's just the beginning. Then this is straight out of the virtual office, so it's not anything that you can't go back and read for yourself. I just want to give you a few tips. Okay, so actually, I will come back to that. You're going to earn bonuses and you're going to earn unilevel commissions. Let me just give you an idea, and this was a little scary, but if you're new to Young Living, if you're a new Dream Builder or a new Aroma Cat, go into your virtual office under Member Resources and you can find all of these resources. The compensation plan, I watched these videos over and over and over. This creating a foundation, rising star team bonus, and I still miss some points. So that's what I want to help you with today. What I'm going to do, which is a little embarrassing, is I'm just going to open up my account and show you my commissions, because I think that that may help you. Okay, don't look at my crappy commissions because my mom died this last year and I have not done anything really. Can you see that? You probably can, right, everybody? So here, this was a pretty decent. Let's look at last December. You really have to have classes, or if you don't like to teach, a lot of people build a strong business just by sitting down with people one-on-one. But here, let's just look at this. Okay, so this was last December. I was a senior star, and my check was $473.18. Okay, the majority of that, look, my Fast Start bonus, that is the bonus you get for signing somebody up. When you sign somebody up, you're going to get a $25 bonus if they sign up with a premium starter kit. And that's what you want them to do, hopefully, because if they get the premium starter kit with all the oils and a diffuser, they're rocking and rolling and they're ready to go. And you're going to get a $25 bonus for that. If they're not that interested in the oils, maybe they're more interested in supplements, sign them up with the premium starter kit for Ningxia Red and get them started that way. And then if neither one of those is really up their alley, sign them up with the Thieves Cleaner Premium Starter Kit. But any of those three starter kits is going to get you a $25 bonus. And
Karen, I thought it was 50.
Okay, well, it's Fast Start and Start Living. So you get the $25 premium starter kit, and then you also get 25% of their order for the first 3 months. And so it does turn out to be $50 because they give you $100 credit for the premium starter kit. Does that make sense? So 25% of 100 is 25. So 25 and 25. Here, look how it breaks down on your check. You probably noticed this. Starter kit bonus 75. So I only signed up 3 people. And then my Fast Start, wow, why is it 118? So it might be important to distinguish between those two things. The Fast Start bonus goes for the first 3 months. They call it Fast Start because you started quickly, getting some money in. But here's the catch. You've really got to get the people to sign up on Essential Rewards, and I haven't been very good at doing that. I'm going to start making suggestions. If they sign up with Ningxia Red, I'm going to say, listen, why don't you keep with the Ningxia Red every month, and then maybe add the longevity capsules, or add, I take Omega Gize for the fish oil, or start them off with some supplements. Or if they're doing oils, I was nervous, so I rubbed up with Valor before I started. I tell them, you have all of these 11 basic oils, which will do so much for you, but I would suggest getting on Essential Rewards and getting Joy Oil. I have this right here because I put it on every day. Valor Oil, Clary Sage. Listen to your customer and see what they might need, and then suggest that for the Essential Rewards, because for the first 3 months, if they're not on Essential Rewards, you're going to get the $50 bonus, 25 starter kit, 25 Fast Start. But the next 2 months, you won't get anything. So let me open this up and see. My Fast Start bonus. Level 1, these are the people that I signed up. Who was it? Okay. So I got 25% of this sign up, who's never ordered anything else again. Morgan, I got 25% of her $100, that we get for the premium starter kit. And she also ordered something on top of that. So I got 25% also. So, I don't know, can you see my battery's running low here? There we go. So those are the people that I signed up. Level 2 are the people under me who signed somebody up. Sarah Bailey signed up Christy. Oh, that was in December. I get 10%. Shanley, you are not directly under me. Donnell is directly under you, right? So
yes.
So when Donnell signs somebody up, she's going to get 25% of their first 3 months, but you're going to get 10% of the people that she signs up.
Yeah, she just signed up her boyfriend and her daughter, and
so
she's got a couple of other people who are pending right now.
Great. So you don't get like a $25 starter kit bonus, but you're going to get 10% of everyone that she signs up. So that's an important part of the bonus that you want to pay attention to, and I really miss that. The importance of getting people on essential rewards at the beginning to get them in the habit of using the products. And then the unilevel bonus. Okay, actually the biggest part of this check was my rising star, which I'll talk about in a minute, but the unilevel bonus, at senior star level, that means I get to go down 4 levels. When I hit executive, which is where I'm hoping to hit this month again, I get to go down 5 levels. On level 1, I get 8%. So, and when you open your commission check, okay, these are all my level 1s right there. And then my level 2, I get 5%. And then level 3, 4, and 5, those are only 4%. But it all adds up as your organization grows. The unilevel bonus is important. I'm going to do another video on the Generation Leadership Bonus. Lindsay Tigmarino did a presentation on that and talked about how important it is to get everybody in your organization to silver even before you move on up, because you make a lot more money. The Rising Star Team Bonus, look, that's $150. What is that? You get that bonus just based on the way you set up your business. And I didn't get this at the beginning either. I was just signing people up just kind of all at level 1, whatever. But I want to spend some time talking about the Rising Star Team Bonus. Jump in if you have questions. Okay, so they say it's supposed to be 1% of all of Young Living's monthly commissionable sales, but it never has varied in the last 2 years since I've been getting this. It's always $50 a share so far. So how do I earn 1 share? I have to sign up 3 people. I have to have 3 legs of 300 OGV, or $300 altogether each leg. Now let me tell you about some things that I messed up on this. Trying to make this spotlight so you can see it, but maybe I can't. I want to draw. Thank you. Here. No. Oh, no. Oh, you see a little spotlight? Oh, okay, yeah. All right. ER. This is a big deal. Let's say you find somebody that says, yeah, I think I want to build a business. It's important that that person be on essential rewards, because I had it happen to me one month where a person at the top of the leg did not order 100 PV. She only ordered like 60 PV. And I was like, I can't get my bonus if you don't order 100. And so we went back. I think I had her order some stuff for me, and we got it to 100 PV. But then I didn't get the bonus. And so I contacted Young Living, and I said, why didn't I get my bonus? And they said, well, it's got to be 100 PVER. I'm like, it doesn't say that. But I went back and I looked, and it has to be essential rewards. So the person at the top of the leg. Now, I have had legs that had like $500, but the person at the top of the leg did not have 100 ERPV, and so that whole leg does not count. So
So if they get that, but they're doing a quick order and
doesn't count.
it doesn't count. But if they're also not on ER, then it doesn't count
It
either.
doesn't count either.
Okay, got it.
So I didn't know that. But if you've got somebody, like I've got a girl who keeps saying, well, I don't know if I want to build a business. She orders at least $100 every month, and she's my level 1 at the top of a leg. And I have put some people under her just to make like a $300 leg. I did that in the beginning because it helped me get my bonus. And I said, do you mind if I put some people under you? She goes, well, no, that's okay. Yeah. So the thing is, I never can tell who is going to be the great customer or who is going to want to build a business. You don't know. I was talking to Karen the other day, and I said, who is was it Angela St. Clair? I said, she's really, participating and everything. And Karen said, oh, she's on fire. She said, and I put her, way down my leg, and she says, so I don't get any of the unilevel commission. So you only get paid on the first 5 levels. That's important to note. And then you can't really control. You're going to have a rock star way down. Shanley, you're pretty far down my leg, and you are a rock star. But anyway, but it's not the unilevel commission that's going to really, really help. It's all these little things, and it's building. Like this is called building a foundation. When you really start making the money is when you have these legs, and you have some people that are doing things, and then it starts to grow. So the first thing I would tell all of my new people that decide they want to do this, I would tell them the first thing you want to do is find 3 people that will commit to ordering 100 PV a month and build under them. If you've got someone who's I just want to be a customer, say, great, sign them up, keep the bonus, and put them under somebody who's going to order 100 PV a month. Now that person who's at the top of the leg, like Tracy, the person at the top of my leg, she gets a little bit of commission, not much, but she's like, yay, woohoo, I can put this toward my orders. Like, yeah, and thank you for helping me build that leg. So anyway, once you build 3 legs of 300 each, and that's not hard, really. But that's where you want to go. 3 legs of 300 each first, because you're going to get $50 just because you have 3 legs of 300. Now, I really focused it first on 2 legs because to hit executive, you need 2 strong legs. But I'm starting to see, because it's people, it's sort of like spinning plates. It's like I get these 3 legs going. I'm like, yeah. And then, life happens. Kids get sick or things happen. And then legs just wither and disappear. And so you have this spinning over here while you start this, then you look back and go, and you have to do this. I think that Young Living has set up this Rising Star team bonus to help deal with that so that you can continue building, and eventually, you're going to have 2 legs of 1,000 each. You just don't know which ones those are going to be. So start with 3 of 300 and you'll get $50. Then here's another thing. The next step is to build. If you go back and watch the videos, it says add. Actually, it says it right here. Add. Now I just went right over that. Add 2 legs of at least 500. The reason that's important is 1 month I had, what happens is my first 2 legs, man, they were growing. Shanley, the whole Tucson team, man, they were just like, woo, and that was my very first leg. So it was already to 1,000, and I'm like, but that counts as my $300 leg because it was the first, and then my second, and then my third. So even if your first 3 legs have grown to 500 or even 1,000, they don't count except as a $300 leg because those were your first 3. Does that make sense? I hope. Because what happened was I had a leg that I had just built and it was 300, and I thought, good, this can be a 300, and then back at the beginning, this can be a 300, and this, and then I had 500. No, it doesn't work that way. It's got to be the first 3, and then add the second 2 need to be at 500. And that's a little harder to do. Like I said, it's sort of like spinning plates. People start dropping off. I was not good at keeping people ordering on Essential Rewards, exploring. Oh my gosh, someone who's been with me for a year and a half said, I didn't know we had pots and pans. It's like, yeah, we have pots and pans. We have so much stuff, but we don't really tell people much about it. At least I didn't. I didn't have very good follow-up skills with like, hey, how are you doing? Are you using your oils? Have you tried this? Or to send out some samples to let people know of the other things that we've got. Anyway, so the first 3 legs, ideally, they should start to grow. Then add 2 more. Now, I haven't even thought about getting to this point yet. And I'm hoping anyway, I'm hoping I will hit silver before I get here. But I think another thing that Young Living is saying is keep your eye looking forward, because to reach, let's go ahead and look over here. Is this what I want to look at? Oh. To reach the next levels here, okay, to reach silver, and look at how your income jumps. And I've had my uplines have told me, yes, it really does. Yeah, here, I'm about here. At executive, I'm between, I'd say $400 and $600 a month, and then it like triples once you hit silver. But for silver, oh, I know what I can do. Let's look. Let me go to the dashboard. To rank qualification, don't look at my stuff. Okay. To hit silver, you're going to have 2 legs at $4,000 each. And I remember that used to sound like, oh, that's a lot. But it grows. When you've got people under you that are as excited as you are, and they start sharing just as much, then they just start growing. And then the others, I mean, ideally that's the way it should work. But in reality, people drop out and people, things happen. So you need to keep looking down the road. So executive, you need 2 legs of 1,000, and silver, you need 2 legs of 4,000. I think this may be important also. One of my uplines was coached to build those 2 strong legs, which is really important because that's how you're going to get to silver the most quickly, is to have 2 strong legs. So if you're signing everybody up and putting them in those 2 legs, then yeah, you're going to get to 4,000, in each leg pretty quickly. But to go to the next level, look, for gold, you have to have 3 legs of 6,000 each. So looking back at that Rising Star Team bonus, if you were building 3 little legs, see how that goes, then start working on another 2, you've got like 5 legs there that you can be working on. Now, when it's all spread out too far, it takes you longer, but it's looking toward the future. Did somebody come in with a question? Maybe no. Okay. The income disclosure statement, if you're new, I'm recording this so that new people can look at it. This is the new one for 2016. Yeah. This is, from my experience, this has been pretty spot on. And I wanted to point out to people too that when you look at Distributor, and you can get that $50 bonus, because that's usually how I think about it, the way Shanley described it. When you sign somebody up, it's like a thank you bonus. You're going to get $50. Boom. You're just going to get $50. Most people are distributors. Look, 94% of all the Young Living members are at distributor rank, meaning that they have less than $500 a month in sales, which is fine. These are the people who are doing the business pretty much just to get their oils free, which is great. And then only 3.5% are star, 1.3% are senior star, a little over 0.5% are executive. And so these are the people who are doing it for extra income, for vacation money, for paying for a car for their kids or whatever. And it will grow, even if you are just minimally working it, if you're working it. But if you're minimally working it, sharing with people consistently, and consistency is the key, then it's going to grow slowly over time. But some people, they jump in there and they talk to everybody. They have classes. people don't know what they need. They don't know. So the main thing is to share and to teach. So anyway, this is where I'm shooting. I just quit my job last May, and this is where I'm shooting to hit. I'm still like right here right now, and so I'm teaching kids in Beijing at 5 o'clock in the morning, but you know, to supplement my income. But this is easy to make this money. And as Lindsay Teague Marino said in a video I watched of hers, she said when you get to the upper level, she said the money is ridiculous. She said it's just ridiculous. Um, Royal Crown Diamond average monthly salary is $152,377. So I think it's important to going back to this, to think long term, but then focus. So when I was really overwhelmed with the compensation plan. So if you're new, you're just starting, focus first just on one, getting people signed up and on essential rewards. That's your first step. Beyond just, will you order a bottle of this for me? You know, because that's how everybody starts, I think. Say, yeah, I'd be happy to, but you know, you could save 24% if you just sign up yourself and order yourself, and it helps me out too. They're like, really? Yeah. Sign them up on essential rewards, and then that's how you get it started. And then build 3 little legs of 300 each. You know, if they're ordering 100 PV, that could just be 3 people in each leg. And if the top person is somebody that you're pretty sure is going to rock it, or at least order, they don't even have to build a business. If they're just going to order 100 PV a month, that's good. Then go on and build 2 legs of 500 and see. Then, you know, I think my advice would be look and see which legs seem to be your 2 out of those 5. Which ones are your 2 that are going to get you to silver? And then maybe if you look and say, and who's going to be my gold leg, I wonder. May not be there yet, but you'll have 5 legs that you can look at. And I guess if I were really blowing it up, I would have gone, this is an extra $150 a month if you can do 2 legs of 1,000 on top. So you can potentially, with the Rising Star bonus, get 50, 152. I can't add. Anyway, you get a lot more money. Let's see, 3 shares, that'd be 150 and 150. Oh, 3. You can get it. Duh. This is why I taught English for years. And also why I'm teaching a compensation plan class, because I need it for myself as much as you. But you can potentially get an extra $300 just by structuring your business according to this Rising Star team bonus.
So Karen, on that, my question about this Rising Star team bonus is whether or not this is monthly, right?
Right. It changes. It starts over every month.
But you can do it every single month, right?
Yes.
Based on who you've signed up.
Right. I always get $50. But because my legs are so unreliable.
Huh? Because you've always got new people coming on?
No, because I always have 3 legs of 300 with 100 at the top.
Ah, okay.
Always. I always have 3. I have 5 legs. And
okay, I see.
Sometimes 3 legs will be 300 and 2 legs will be 500. But here recently, because I really haven't been, you know, really working my business the way I was at the beginning because life gets in the way, you know.
Right.
But I always get 50 extra for doing nothing, just because I always have 3 legs with 100 at the top.
Is that only at Star, Senior Star, and Executive? Above that, you don't get these bonuses. You get different bonuses, right?
You get much better bonuses, than these.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. This one. Oh yeah, I want to do a whole other video on the bonuses you get after you hit silver, because those are incredible. That's why the income goes boom. It goes up so hugely. But oh God, I just sound like Donald Trump. Hugely, it's huge. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. What else did I want to say? Yeah, but this Rising Star, I think it's an important part of building up your business. What else did I want to share? Okay, I did retail sales, unilevel. The unilevel commissions, even though I only get paid 5 levels down, because I have to build legs to a certain amount, it doesn't matter. You know, if somebody's on my level 7 or 8, now even at Royal Crown Diamond, I won't get paid below level 8 on unilevel commissions. I'll get other stuff. But so I think that my takeaway is try to really build your level 1s and 2s across here and get people excited and then train them what to do and let them go and then help, nurture them along the way as you continue to build. But this is the direction I think you want to go. One other thing, bonuses. Again, watch those videos over and over and over again. They help. And the other thing that, well, shoot, when I try to go up here and get my other page, there it is. If you haven't read the 4-year career, I read just the plain 4-year career, and then Nora got the 4-year career for women, and I read that over the summer. And then I also bought the 4-year career specifically for Young Living. It's phenomenal. It's a tiny little book, but it explains multi-level marketing so well. And what I took away from the 4-year career was, if you can find 4 people, and that sounds so easy, but it's so hard. If you can find 4 people that are as passionate about the business as you are, then you've got it made. You've got the foundation. The analogy that he uses was, he says, a multi-level marketing company is, and it's a viable business model. Lots of successful business people use this, because, in fact, if I had a product to sell, I would use multi-level marketing, because people buy from people that they trust. They buy from their friends. And I think that this is the business model for the future. I really do. But anyway, he said, building a multi-level marketing company is like pushing a car up a hill. He says at the beginning, you're pushing, it's like a smart car. It's not a great car, but you're pushing. You're having to push this little car up the hill. You're working, you're pushing. And then when you get to the top of the hill, and I think of the first levels, star, senior star, executive, that's the pushing the car up the hill. You're building, you're finding people. You're looking for those 4 people that are as passionate about the business as you are. And because the majority of people are just going to be customers. And that's great. I mean, that's how you build your business. But when you find those 4 people, you got it. Because then you're all working together. So you're pushing the car. And then when you hit silver, gold, platinum, that's like, you're kind of pushing the car. It's turned into like a Ford Focus now. It's not just a smart car, but you're still pushing the car. You still have some effort, but it's just not quite as hard. And then that last part, which would be diamond, crown diamond, royal crown diamond, he says it's like you've reached the top of the hill and now it's turned into a Lamborghini and it's just rolling on its own. And if I didn't know, and Shanley, I know that we know people who have done it, so it's not impossible to do. All kinds of people, extroverted people, introverted people. People build this business in different ways, but to get the most of the compensation, you really do have to work and then structure your business well at the beginning, and then continue to hold classes, to sign people up, but mainly you're helping your downline, helping them be successful. What I love about this business is your compensation is dependent on how successful you help the people under you become. So anyway, do you guys have any other questions? I said I was going to talk about 30 minutes and then allow some time for questions or discussion. And that's mainly all I wanted to cover. I'd like to have another class where I talk about the Generation Leadership Bonus and explain that in more detail.
Did you go through all the different things in the virtual office that you get paid on?
Like the unilevel and all that?
I think you did.
Yeah, I think I did. It's kind of hard to see. It gets all the terms. I remember at the beginning, it's almost like being in the military, have all these little shortcuts way of communicating. Like we talk about ER and OGV and that was just mind-boggling to me. But basically you get paid when you help people get started and become a member. Sign-up bonuses. That at the beginning, that was the biggest part of my check, were the sign-up bonuses, because you get $50 when somebody signs up for helping them become a member, even if they don't build a business. But you've got to, if you want to continue to to profit, you've got on this unilevel, you've got to get them on ER. So sign up, ER. Third thing is build legs, and that's it pretty much. I'm kind of oversimplifying.
Thanks,
but
Karen.
Does that help? If this isn't,
will you go back to the virtual office tab real quick so that we can just look to see if there's anything else there that might
yeah,
be good
let's
to
look. There's so much. Okay, the rank qualification. Do you want to see? Oh, that's where I am. Okay. Yeah, I go in here and look. See, I'm really nervous about. Here are my legs. This is my leg. This was my very first leg that Nora Dykema started for me, and boom, look at it. And I haven't done much to build this leg except to go down there and meet you guys and try to help you and support you. You know. Oh, I should say something about this. This is my son. I signed my son up, and the reason my checks look a little smaller is because everyone I have signed up this year, I didn't sign them up. Because here's another little strategy. I don't know if I should even publish this. I had my son sign them up because he's building a little business, and this gets him college money. So even if I find the person, I tell my son, look, you sign up this person. So he signs up the person. He gets 25% for 3 months, and I get 10% for 3 months. At the beginning, even though Aiden was underneath me, I signed up somebody, and I got the 25%. Woo! And then Nora got 10%, which is great. But then I got greedy, and I thought, I have to give him a little spending money in college. So if I let Aiden sign up the person, he'll get 25% for the first 3 months, and I'll get 10%. So
how do you decide who those 5 legs are, or those 6 legs are? I mean, I've never even seen this view in my screen. I
know, that's why I decided I'd go ahead and share it, because I hadn't seen anybody else's either, and I didn't know what I was looking at. And at first I was a little embarrassed, but I thought, well, shoot, if the goal is to teach, I got to be transparent.
Your numbers are bigger than mine, so.
Well, I've been doing it for 2 years, and I'm embarrassed, I guess, because I really haven't. I was like, going at the beginning, and kind of, I just had stuff going on, and But,
yeah, but that's your goal again now, so don't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So look. Let me explain. Okay, this is my Tucson leg, and have some people from Arkansas and stuff in it. But this was my first leg. This number 6 was my second leg. This was the leg that I built, and it is now at the bottom.
Do they automatically rotate like that based on
the order of the month?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you don't decide the order. They just
no.
Okay.
So I thought Rachel Powell, she was the first person I signed up on my own. She owns a beauty shop, and she's wonderful, and she loves the oils, and she orders every month. In fact, I think that she's dilated right now. She is about to give birth to her 4th child. So let me just say, what happened with Rachel's business building? Children happened. But she orders faithfully. But the people that she signed up, they just, they sign up with the premium starter kit. They did not get on Essential Rewards. And then after a year, they just go away. And so now I just think it's interesting that the leg I thought was going to be my second power leg 2 years later turned out to be my smallest leg. The next leg, okay, Tracy Caldwell, the one I said, look, okay, it's completed. $194. Guess who ordered that? Tracy. She is the only person in that leg. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's another person under her who is not on ER. I'm working on her. But, so this leg doesn't count. This leg, oh my gosh. This was, actually, I think she was the second leg I signed up. Yeah. Deborah Thompson. Oh my Lord. She was my $1,000 leg consistently. Because she's a massage therapist. She's a Reiki master. She has just lots of energy, and just you sign up. Things happen with people. The people that she signed up, they just kind of petered out, but she's back and she's going again. So, and I think that sometimes this business kind of goes up and down because life just gets in the way sometimes. But anyway, I know is going to be one of my power legs. If yeah, and Jessica Rollman, she orders consistently. Is not really. She's going to school and she's teaching and she doesn't have a lot of time. So one reason I put Aiden at the top of the leg is because I thought, well, by golly, I can be in control of whether my son orders $100 a month on ER or not, and that leg, by God, will qualify. So, so that's my strategy. But I'm looking to see which one of these is going to be. Which one of these is going to be the third leg? That I'm trying to help build this one. But I'm continuing to help here and here. But who's the most active? Deborah is my most active out of these other legs.
So it looks like you don't even see that part of the screen until you're executive, because I don't have legs. So I don't have a printout of leg volume there. Because when I scroll down, all I have is personal volume and then organization volume. And that box for me for organizational volume isn't even checked yet.
Well, okay, when you look at dashboard,
yeah,
if you click summary, you'll get this. And then if you click rank qualification, probably what you would see is you're senior star, right?
I'm star.
Girl, you are so close to senior star.
I know.
I'm already thinking of you that way.
I know.
Okay, so if you click on rank qualification, you probably will see star.
Yeah.
And then
but that's all. So I'm not seeing the rest of the stuff, because when I scroll down, all I see is 1 personal volume, 2 organization volume, but that box isn't even checked for me.
Huh. Okay, I'm going to open this up and look. Here's Pam. There's Shanley. Woo! But look, you do have 3 legs.
I do have 3 legs, but I'm not earning enough yet to hit executive or senior star. So I'm not seeing that information there because I don't have.
Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, but it looks to me like it might have Donnell and some numbers, and Holly and Sandra Ruyaker. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is kind of embarrassing, but I've got a lot of people. Look at how huge this like. I have so many people, but then I just have here. Let me open up Aiden's. Now that was pretty good. But look at all these people. They're just not ordering.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see on mine, half of my people don't order either at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6. And if you were to open up those 2 pluses, you'd see, half of them out of my 17 people just don't order. Yeah. They're consumers, not distributors. They're distributors and consumers, not builders.
Well, and that's fine too. The thing is, hopefully we get people. It really is a lifestyle, and people have to be kind of open to change, to getting toxins out of their homes and out of their bodies, and then 2, you get in the habit of like, oh, out of soap, oops, I need some thieves cleaner.
They're not ready yet.
Yeah, but that's fine. If they just order from time to time, as long as they keep their membership active, great. And then just leave them there, and then just keep your eyes open for. I wonder who's going to be my peeps. When I met you, for example, I went, whoa, like, yeah, this woman's got it going on. So, and you never know where those people are going to be, really. So
I think with our game plan business training and the focus on follow-up,
yes,
we're going to see those ER orders increase, as we really focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited to see my business grow based on the game plan.
Me too. That's going to be great. So I'm going to, I guess this isn't embarrassing. I'm going to go ahead and, I just now joined the Zoom for $15 a month so I can record these. So I'm going to put it in Dream Builders and Aroma Cats, and then hopefully start a YouTube channel for Aroma Cats and put it up there too. So with that said, anybody who's going to be watching this later, if you have questions, please just put your question in the comments, and I will check back and answer any questions. Do you guys have anything else you want to add about first part of compensation?
No, but I appreciate you going over all this stuff, and you're going to go into more layers and more levels in subsequent videos?
Yes, I'm going to do another one next Saturday.
Great. Same time?
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? One other thing I was going to mention, and I totally forgot, was that, and this is important, probably the best compensation that you get at the beginning of starting this business is tax write-offs. Don't forget that.
Say more about that.
I'm not an accountant or a tax attorney, but, and I've set mine up as a corporation. Some people do it as an LLC. Some people just do it as a sole proprietorship, but you can deduct a portion. I deduct part of my rent, high-speed internet, phone, mileage, the tax bot, which you can find over here under member resources. Where's tax bot? I said I could. Oh, Business Center. This tax bot is really great. It's an app that you download onto your phone, and it tracks your mileage, and you just say whether it was personal or business. And if it's business, like a business lunch, it tracks the mileage. You can take a picture of your receipt, and at the end of the year, it prints out all of your business lunches, your mileage, and you can deduct that. So at the beginning, if you're not making big money, I've read many financial advisors who say have a part-time business just for the tax write-offs, and that's an instant compensation. I know that I got like $2,000 or $3,000 back that I didn't get before when I first started this business.
And the tax bot has a monthly subscription, right?
I think it's a year. It's like $60 a year.
But then that's tax deductible itself, right?
Yes.
Because it's a business expense.
Exactly. Right. So a lot of business people say everyone should have a small business just for the tax write-offs.
Karen, do you use that, Harrison?
Tax spot?
Yeah.
No, I had never noticed it.
So I have that.
There's
book
so much in here.
I have that book about what you can deduct as a business owner. I think I showed it to Karen Harrison the last time she was videoing.
Yeah.
And I'm reading it here. What can I deduct? And they definitely talk about that in that book. And they mentioned that it's a great option for people, but I haven't talked to anybody who's actively using it.
I take everything to my accountant because, as you can see me trying to add the Rising Star bonus, I'm not the greatest with math, so but I keep up with all that and take it to my accountant. And my accountant costs $175 to do my taxes, but I know that it's well worth it. I get more than that back.
Yeah. I track everything on QuickBooks because I've set my business up that way, and I deduct a chunk of my house, my office that I'm sitting in, my internet, my cell phone, business mileage. I'm pretty conservative about lunches because I have been audited before. And so basically they told me that I could really only deduct meals where I was out of town, like a convention. So I save all those receipts and deduct it. But I no longer try and deduct, like if I go out to lunch with colleagues or something, I just pay for that because they would not allow that. And especially they didn't allow it when she asked me to show her on my calendar. I had it, and I had it marked with a funny Spanish word that unfortunately she recognized, and she figured that out. I won't say what that word is in case we have any Spanish speakers, but we had named our group something not so appropriate. Anyway, you can also deduct your expenses to go to convention, your hotel, your flight, your rental car. I deduct all of that. So it makes it look as though I have made a whole lot less money than I actually have because I write off so much. And then I write off a fourth of whatever I order every month as samples.
Do either of you have a sample log? that talks about like if you, I know that Monica Beery has this where she'll make blends, and she talks about, you know, like a bottle has this many drops and she used this many out of that bottle and that comes down to this dollar amount. Do you, any of you have a sample log like that?
Oh, my assistant created one for me for a few things. Like I wanted to track how much raindrop cost because I wanted to make sure that I was covering my costs because offering those at my office combined with a Reiki session. So I've got that, and then I made some roller balls out of Lucy Libido, and so she created some spreadsheets for me with some of those blends to find out how much it was costing, including like Mr. Libido's Perky Pill. So, you know, if you want those.
I would love it if you're willing to share it. I would really love that. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. I do not keep up with that, and I should in case I get audited because I have no idea how much I give away. Not at all.
And that's one of the things that book talks about as well, is that you should really note, like Karen Harrison does, which things you're using for samples and which ones you're using for personal use, and keep accurate track of that.
Oh, I can't claim that I have any track of that. All I do is my bookkeeper writes off a fourth of whatever I order. I just, the sheets of the costs are just for my personal use so that I know how much to charge, you know, to add on a raindrop.
Got it. Okay.
So, but your accountant suggested deducting a fourth of what you order every month?
No, I just picked that number, and that's what I have been doing for years. Okay. The 2 years that I was audited was like 2004 and 2005, and that's because I'd been earning a certain amount of income, and then I took a big hit because that's when I decided to go get some additional training in another area. My dad died that year, and I took a bunch of time off. So I made a lot less money than I'd been earning, and that's why I got audited. But I sent a lot of Reiki and prayer into that, and had an intention that they would owe me money as a result. And they ended up paying me $800, which was the exact amount that it cost me for my bookkeeper to help me get the records ready and go represent me.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've gotten a little, I don't know if you want to keep all this stuff at the end of the video on the taxes or create a second video out of it. You know, that's a whole nother good topic.
That would be a really good topic.
You know, what you can write off. And I formed an LLC this year, and I could talk about how to do that. And it was super simple. It took me about 30 minutes to get an LLC.
Yeah, that'd be a really good training, Karen.
I agree.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, how about at the end of game plan, the business coaching?
Yeah.
Could do that in December.
Okay.
Yeah. Great idea.
Sounds great. So we could edit these videos, Karen, right? Maybe?
I know how to edit it on YouTube. That's the only way I know how to edit it.
Okay, I bet I can figure that out then. Okay.
Yeah, you Google it, you know, how to edit your videos on YouTube, and you can cut chunks out.
Okay, good.
I've had to. Not, you know, non-compliant stuff that people all of a sudden like, oops. All right, click.
Okay. Yeah, right. I asked my son about this, and he said, Mom, he said, be careful what you show. I think he's afraid I'm going to have like my social security number or something like posted on a video on YouTube or something, but okay. Well, great. Thank you guys. And I'll get this uploaded, and I hope it was helpful, Shanley.
Yes, it was.
Thank you. Thanks for revealing.
Okay.
Always my pleasure.
I'll see you.
Like I like to say, Shanley, nice to see you. Hadn't expected to see so much of you.
Yeah, when I'm hanging at the house, there's no reason to put on real clothes, right?
And I like it.
You can definitely cut that out.
love you guys.
Oh, I love you too.
Yeah.
All right.
The best compensation is the friends I have made through Young Living, really.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.